Welcome students, welcome to my channel Civil Tutorials. Today we are studying the very much basic subject of civil engineering, that is elements of civil engineering, and it is also called it as engineering mechanics. As we know what is engineering mechanics, that is very much important. First we have to learn what is mechanics and where it works, how it works, that is very important. And so, first see what is mechanics. Mechanics is nothing but it is a physical science deals with physical behavior of the bodies. It is a physical science which deals with the physical behavior of the bodies. And in technically we can say study of response of bodies under the application of forces is called it as mechanics. And application of mechanics to engineering problems is called it as engineering mechanics, like how the forces are acting, how it is behaving, what types of the behavior is happening to the body or to the particle when the forces are applying to one particular body or any engineering problem. That is called it as engineering mechanics. And it is broadly classified into three types. First is mechanics of rigid bodies, mechanics of flexible bodies, and then mechanics of fluid body. Mechanics of fluids. And let us see what is these three things. First is mechanics of rigid bodies. Rigid bodies, first you have to understand what is rigid body. Rigid body is the bodies that do not undergo any deformation under the application of the forces. Rigid body is something which do not changes its shape or size or its position when the force is applied. That is called it as rigid body. And the study of such bodies will call it as mechanics of rigid body. And this mechanics of rigid body is again classified into two terms, that is statics and dynamics. Statics is what? The term statics says the rest. Statics means what? It is rest. And dynamics means motion. Statics defines rest and dynamics defines motion. So it is nothing but we can easily say statics is study of behavior of the bodies or particles in the state of rest. And so dynamics is the study or behavior of the bodies or the particles in the state of the motion. Again, when you are considering this dynamics, you have subclassifications, that is kinematics and kinetics. What is this kinematics and kinetics? That is very important. Suppose, for example, consider here there is a weight or any member of any weight. You have to cause a motion to this, and you have to cause the motion for this. Either you have to push it or you have to pull it, or you have to pull it. Any of the things you have to do, either you have to push it or you have to pull it so that it causes a motion. When you are studying only what is the push or the pull, when you are studying what is this weight or what is the motion, when you are just studying the motion, it is called it as kinematics. And when you are studying this push, what is this push required to cause the motion, how much this pull required to cause the motion, then it is called it as kinetics. Therefore we can say here, see, kinematics, forces causing motion are not considered, only what the body is behaving, how the body is behaving under the application of that force. Whether it is causing a motion or not, we have to describe only that much. In such cases, we'll call it as kinematics. And again, kinetics, forces causing motions are considered. In kinetics, forces causing motions are considered. And same here, that is whether you are applying any push to make a motion or you are applying a pull to cause the motion. That is very much important. What is this pull? How much is this push? Studying that much thing is called it as kinetics. Next thing, we have our second classification, that is mechanics of deformable body. Study of bodies that undergo deformation under the application of the forces is called it as mechanics of deformable body. Mechanics of deformable, something which has ductility. Ductility means what? Something which has ductility, which changes. Ductility means change of shape or size. Change of shape or size. The ability to change or to change the shape or the size is called it as ductility. And the such materials which having this property is called it as deformable bodies, which can change their shape and they can revert back after the reversal of the forces or the removal of the forces, we can say, after the removal of the forces. And thus again it is subclassified into strength of materials, theory of plasticity, and theory of elasticity. These are the three main subjects when you're considering, when you are studying engineering, civil engineering basically. These are the three main subjects. And definitely you are going to study about these subjects in your future classes. We'll see in the briefing of what these subjects are, how these subjects are working, what is their importance, what is their application, that we'll study in detail. And next thing, third, we have mechanics of fluids. Again, here we have a term fluid. So definitely it is related to the fluids. So it is deals with the study of what? Fluids under the application of the forces. Again, we have two types of the fluids, that is compressible fluid and incompressible fluids. And what are these compressible and incompressible fluid? We can see in the future classes. Guys, if you like my lecture, please like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.